Let's go!
Let's watch this Monster Hunter quit distracting me! Da 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 da. I'm ready.
Let's get right to it.
I have not seen this
Please
at
take
all.
a look at this.
Hunters, your attention.
So what we're up against isn't a monster. It's actually history.
Weapons from its last stand are still on site.
New dude?
Sticks and battled hard, but we're ultimately outmatched.
It's the commission. They're finally here.
We'll buy everyone some time to escape.
Hang on. No way.
What does this look like? Dragon's Dogma all of a sudden. Fatalis. October 1st, so 1 month away.
We'll finally see the return of the legendary Elder Dragon, Fatalis.
So it's an old monster I've never... OG Monster Hunter boss? We're talking like PS2 Monster Hunter? That's OG. The original game's final boss? Oh my god. PS2? Like, wow. Like 2005 or 2004?
So, of course, it's tough, right?
Indeed.
No denying it.
Of course, yes.
We made the most frustrating thing ever. This is Dark Souls 3 ass looking level.
This time we've been able to realize it with Iceborne quality visuals.
Getting a new monster, and that means we have new equipment.
Holy.
For to forge.
Dude, look at the eye of
Fatalis'
Sauron in the
armor
middle.
design was in the previous games in the series, and known as the Dragon Set.
Holy
This time
shit!
we've really been able to give it that
Holy
Monster
shit!
Hunter world
This is the most
shine.
incredible
And I
bow
have
in
to
the
say, it
game.
looks amazing. And for Palicos, we've got.
Oh my god! What is this? What is this shit? It's holding a hunter! Oh my god!
When sheathed, you can see him going for a ride.
This is incredible. This is actually incredible.
The set bonus skill, well,
It's gonna be crazy.
it's a secret.
It's gonna be, it's the last update. It's gonna be something bonkers.
Here's a summary of all the other updates you can expect.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Arch-tempered Velkhana has been added, will be available. Oh god. Hang on a second. New layer armored, new pendants. Okay. Wounds inflicted on monsters now take longer to disappear. Carved face stones and seal face stones have a higher chance to appraise at high rarity decos. Following charms have been added. Earplugs charm 5, Master's charm 5, critical charm whoa. Acrobat jewel 3 shaver. Wow, holy crap.
Recently, we've been having a lot of fun adding these whimsical pendants. And we have quite a few this time as well.
Holy shit.
The artists really like me.
This is from Cyberbots!
All right, now let's talk about the next seasonal event planned for October.
This time around, we're going for a sort of horror-inspired haunted house feel.
Oh, this is sick.
As always, there will be special
This is so
armor
cool.
for Palicos and a unique costume for the handler to match the feel of the event.
Damn.
The team went all out to come up with a bunch of imaginative designs. I
Damn.
think the players are going to really like them.
Damn.
Yeah. The design of the snowman has changed too. So everyone, be sure to check those out as well.
Dimitri skin, alright. It's pretty close. You can just change the color of the Dimitri skin and the Morrigan one, to be honest, and it'll look like it. Arch-tempered Velkhana is sometime in the fall. Master rank layered armor. Completion is after October 1st. Okay. Wonder if that's all on October 1st? I think it's Fatalis and Master rank layered armor in the same day. That's pretty huge.
Monster Hunter World was released over 2 years ago on January 26, 2018. After its release, we had a number of updates for the game, and now it's been, what, already a year since the release of Iceborne? So, we wanted to let everyone know that this will be the last free title update for Monster Hunter World Iceborne.
Oh shit. Yeah, this game has so much stuff to do in it, it's almost daunting.
Last year was the 15th anniversary of the series, and we decided that we wanted to show off Fatalis for the first time in a while. Well, as you might expect when bringing out something from the past, the old assets were dated and were kind of hard to use, even after touching them up in CG. So we decided to properly recreate Fatalis for the 15th anniversary, and it completely went viral on the internet. It was a
Oh, I
huge hit.
remember this.
And we thought,
He was
okay,
back
well, we
there,
can't
yeah.
not put it in the game now. So I asked Dicegate
I remember
to
this.
make it happen.
With all that being said, this is going to be the final free title update.
They keep saying final free title update. I wonder if that means there'll actually be a paid update of some kind, right? Maybe actually a sequel. The best-selling Capcom game of all time. And to be honest, it deserves it. It really does. There's, for how much game you get out of this game and its expansion is incredible. Like literally thousands upon thousands of hours worth of quality content. Yeah, I know that Monster Hunter Switch has been rumored for a very long time. There's so many monsters that are just glazed over in Iceborne 2. You only fight like once or twice. Oh, I still remember the reveal of the reveal of Ishvalda when all the rock armor falls off and it's this insane looking like ancient beast. That moment was so cool. Possibly one of the most charming games ever made. I'm gonna say it. There's so much charm in this game that it hurts. Well, you know what this means, right? This send-off is the finality of this game leading into the next game. The next generation of Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter World 2. That's where this is all gonna be going. Then we're gonna get like weapon supers and shit like that. So generations, I mean, pretty much. Like, at this point, they have to include Clutch Claw. You have to include a lot of the mechanics that were available in this game. Yeah, like weapon arts and stuff like that would probably come back, because that's something that they never really used in this game. Game sold too well to not have a sequel. Right, it's not a matter of, oh, is the game done? It's is there going to be another game? It's fact, when is there going to be another game? Like, that is the big... That's the question now. The other big question is, how would they go about changing things after this? Would Monster Hunter World 2 only be 4 players? You know? I think if they're going to take Monster Hunter into brave new directions, I personally feel that the way you do that is to add even more player interactivity. Is that 5 players? I mean, in my opinion, you wouldn't do just 4 to 5 players. You'd probably either go to 6 to 8. You'd make the hardest challenges in the game like 8 players or something like that. That's how you properly like update Monster Hunter for the next generation, you know? It's only 4 due to lore. I think there's another big aspect of Monster Hunter World that you have to realize is that this game was made under some kind of awkward circumstances. They had to start making Monster Hunter World not under the engine they wanted to, because this game was originally going to be a, what's it called? A Phanta Ray game? It's like a largely believed this was going to be the big, like, game to premiere their Phanta Ray next to Deep Down, but then didn't. So they had to bring back an engine that they had a long time ago, which was MT Framework, and then update MT Framework to 2.0, because how many other games use, like, this version of MT Framework as their engine? Not many. In fact, I don't know if anything else does outside of mobile games. So this is the only game that they use MT Framework on. Why is it that way? Probably because some shit went south and they had to fall on something that they knew would work at least, because arguably if you get really close in on Monster Hunter World, it's not a great engine. The engine's okay, you know? The engine's only okay. Those are the kind of things that'll be really, really impressive going forward. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing where Monster Hunter goes if they actually try to elevate the game, because they were probably pretty limited. The big thing they did with World was what? Giant zones, huge maps, progression, elevation, like all this stuff they were able to do. And that was their big goal, and they nailed it, right? Giant zones, big animals, chasing you across maps, like way more interactivity than before, and they did it. Turf wars, like all that kind of stuff. No zone loading, that was a big goal of theirs. So how do you elevate the game beyond that? To me, it would make sense to include more players. Yeah, like raid, that's what I mean, just personally, that's what I would want, you know? I would want the ability to play with more people. And if those hunts are gonna be more difficult, then sure, absolutely. Let's make the big ass, like 8-player hunts the hardest stuff in the game with the biggest rewards. Hell yes. 8 pods stuck in Nergigante's mouth. Hell yeah. Yeah, I love this game. This is honestly I think one of the best Capcom games ever made. Whatever this team is up to next, I'm super interested. I hope, if there's been rumored to be a Switch game for quite some time, for a very long time, but we'll see how that turns out, because that game has been spoken about for God knows how many years, and there's still nothing on it. And it's been rumored that it was canceled, like over a year ago. It was rumored that it was canceled. Either way, yeah, I'm excited. Tokyo Game Show is right around the corner too, and we know that we're getting more stuff on Resident Evil 8 pretty soon, but I hope we're gonna see more stuff that Capcom's working on. I really hope so. Remember when Six Flags had Monster Hunter 3DS demos? Dude, I remember me, Simmons, Kenny, and Steve went to Magic Mountain, Six Flags Magic Mountain to play Street Fighter V. No joke.